one more for the game. Come, sit. You have passed the 13 gates. And you come to my table to play the game of life and death. Your stake is wagered. I refuse none who come here. Yet, I say, turn back.
Hello everyone, and welcome to Hand of Fate. I love card games and things like this. This is kind of a take on a deck building game. I thought we'd take a look at it.
The game begins. One lives and one dies. Let us see what you are made of. Here is the first member of my court, the Jack of Dust. 12 in all must fall before you may challenge me.
So I'm guessing this guy is supposed to be something like the Lord of Death, and I'm trying to win my life back, perhaps. So we'll see. Jack of Dust. The bandit leader is stronger and faster than most bandits encountered. He can become enraged, making powerful, unblockable attacks. He also inspires his followers to steal gold on each hit. In the ruins of an ancient temple among the eternally shifting sand dune lives the mysterious leader of the desert bandits, infamous for his reign of terror over any spice caravans that dare take their chances traveling through his domain. He rules as a king over the barren lands.
Let the cards fall where they may. We begin.
So I've got my little token representing me, and this is the current area represented by these cards. Let's go here. The Maiden.
Fair Merith. I'm not surprised to find that this encounter remains vivid in your memories.
One day in the Shady Forest you encounter an elf maiden. She stops to greet you. I am Merith of the Forest Folk. My people have long helped the mortals of this realm. What boon would you ask of me? Let's ask for gold. Merith seems surprised. It's unlike an adventurer to beg for a coin, but very well, if that is your wish. The dealer draws you 3 gold game cards. So, good fortune, 25 gold. Good fortune, 15 gold. Good fortune, 20 gold. Excellent. I think we shall go this way first. Mr. Lionel.
I was never a fan of illusion or pretense. Here, I'll make an exception.
Whilst enjoying your evening meal at the local tavern, a strange old man takes the seat next to yours. He taps your shoulder quite painfully with his wooden staff to get your attention. Ooh, sorry. And you notice that he appears to be a goblin, poorly disguised as a human. His wizened face grins at you with a hint of madness. My name is Mr. Lionel. If you give me what I need, boy, I'll conjure you up your heart's desire with this wizarding wand of my own creation. He cackles uncontrollably for a few moments and sits patiently, waiting for your answer. Let's ask him what he needs. I need to help you. Mr. Lionel taps his staff on the ground and a shield materializes at your feet. There you go, old bean. He smiles, a warm grin that reveals all his chipped and yellow teeth. Your face reminds me of my son. I haven't met you before, have I? Draw 1 shield card. Excellent.
You can now reflect your opponent's ranged attacks using your shield. Make good use of this skill if you wish to survive.
Ooh, Twisted Canyon.
That first moment, that glinting weapon, the call to action, to adventure. Truly, there is nothing like it.
You see a weapon glinting in the sunlight lying next to a skeleton at the bottom of the canyon. The walls of the canyon are covered in thick vines, perfect for climbing. Let's climb down. Alright. 3 chances to succeed.
Choose from these options.
Failure. You begin to make your way down the cliff face, but soon slip and fall painfully onto the rocks below. The dealer draws you 1 health pain card. Oof.
Oh dear.
Still retrieve the weapon, though. And it's better than that rusty axe I apparently had.
A moment to savor. That will make you much more effective.
And the stairs.
Down once more, seeking the heart of it all.
Let's go to the next area.
You're on the final floor of our simple map. Your opponent waits here for you. Find him.
Well, I'm going to assume that he's at the end of the straight line.
Well, it is early to be talking about victories and losses. Let us see what you're made of.
Deadman's Gorge.
I'm sure it's not called Dead Man's Gorge without reason.
While crossing the ancient rope bridges of Deadman's Gorge, you hear the sounds of movement from below. It's an ambush. Draw one monster card. 3 of dust. The 3 of dust summoned. Myself, my shield, my sword. And combat
You can now
begins.
counter your opponent's attacks. Hit the counter button when you see the flashing indicator.
So that's combat. You recover what you can from the dead. The dealer draws you 3 game cards. Draw 1 equipment, another sword,
Most fundamental symbol of might for an age.
which I don't
Really?
need,
Is that what you're going to do?
and 5 food, and 5 more food. Winding trail.
An ambush. Hardly fair, is it?
Suddenly a tree falls across your path, blocking the way ahead. The dealer draws you 1 monster card. Weapons bristle in the trees around you, their rootless faces obscured by the undergrowth. Give us all your gold or die. I'm not giving them my gold. So 2 of dust. Shouldn't be too difficult, considering I just fought 3 of dust. Winding trail. The 2 of dust. My light armor. My shield. My sword. Zip across the battlefield to counterattack. Easy. Then again, I think this is just a tutorial kind of thing. 3 game cards, 1 equipment, an axe which does
Peasant's
more
weapon,
damage,
but effective nonetheless.
so we'll swap that out. 3 more food, and 25 gold. Traveling Mage. In a shady grove off the beaten trail, you find a traveling merchant looking to trade with wandering adventurers. Let's approach.
If you were wondering why you've been collecting all that gold, you now have your answer. We're starting to get into the meat of the game now. The back and forth between resources and rewards.
Let's see what you have to sell. Heads, antlers, lizardmen take double damage. Although he doesn't seem to be fighting lizardmen. Dragon ring. While all dragon relics are equipped, receive plus 50% max health and even full health after every combat. So I don't have any dragon relics, so. Alchemical silver. Press right bumper to attack faster with each successful strike the longer your combo, the more explosive the reaction. That sounds fun. Damocles. During combat, press the right bumper to throw knives in 8 cardinal directions. We'll take the alchemical silver.
A wonderful creation, forged of alchemical processes, but given permanent shape. I know of nothing like it. Artifacts provide powerful special abilities to use in combat, but it takes time to ready them.
We'll sell the swords I end up using. Right. Well, I can assume this will be the Jack of Dust.
Always review your
First,
cards.
let me take a look, see what I've got on. Got the shield, I've got the artifact. Alright. Jack of
You have
Dust.
reached my first champion. A good man driven to madness by a war that took all from him. Wife and child, kith and kin. From such dark and brittle iron I forge my tools. Now we see your metal. This token will unlock more cards if you can defeat this encounter.
Oh, excellent. So, Jack of Dust. And Four of Dust.
Some enemy attacks cannot be blocked or countered. Get out of the way or stop them with your own counterattack.
You just randomly die. Interesting. Well.
Down into the worms with him. Perhaps there is peace for him in the grave, poor soul. One champion has been sent to the cabinet. Yet we are only at the start of our road. You will face 11 more opponents who will test your strength, your memories, and your resolve. Few fall at the first hurdle. None reach the last. We have wagered, and you have won. You may claim your rewards, yet I will also claim mine. As you improve, so do I. Balance must be retained.
Well, let's see what we have. As a reward for defeating the bandit Jack, you receive these new cards. Jack of Skulls, Dead King's Hall, Local Peasant, Devil's Choice, River, and Captain of the Gods. Also, Medium Armor, Chains of Rage, Mercenary Contract, Medium Armor again, Fortitude's Breath, Desperate Measures. And new challenges, Bandit Attack, Maze of Traps, and Goblins. So things good and bad dealt in. Right, I think we'll call it here for the day. Got to see a little bit of the, I'm guessing that was just the kind of tutorial level. So in the next episode we'll get into the game in earnest and fight, I'm assuming, the Jack of Skulls. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you have, please like it, share with your friends, and subscribe to my channel. I appreciate it very much. Thanks, and I'll see you next time.